Well, when we think about shopping, shopping is really about nudging people. Now, we're never going to get 100% market share, and we're never going to get 100% market share because people come in with existing behaviors and pre-existing thinking. And our job is to slightly change those odds. And so think about it in terms of probability. And I love this construct you've come up with, David.
Yeah, so you might imagine there's a 75% probability of picking one and a 25% of picking another product that you see on the shelves. And that means that we don't have certainty in what we choose, but that those probabilities can change based on the information that we receive. So if we see an ad, then we might shift that probability up slightly to buying that one that we saw the advertisement for and reduce the probability for the one that we didn't see the ad for. But the point, as Jake mentioned, is this is a nudge, this is an incremental impact, and it's important to stay in front and be there to keep this percentage high and keep that nudge going. Well, the purchase factors in too, because this relates to the commitment principle, which we love talking about at Intermark Group. If you've bought the product and you've used the product, then your probability again is going to slightly increase for the one, and it's going to slightly decrease for the other.
With most companies that we work with, your customers have bought from somebody prior. They have an existing relationship, and we're trying to change that relationship. So we're trying to overcome some large psychological heuristics, some things that are in place that keep behavior difficult to change. Now, we're likely familiar with some of those heuristics. For instance, one of the drivers that we're trying to overcome is loss aversion. So if you've done business with somebody before, you're thinking, hey, I know what that experience was like. And unless it was a terrible experience, you're worried about the next experience being worse. So loss aversion kicks in, and we're trying to overcome this. The second driver is the commitment principle. Once you make a decision, your brain rewires itself to think, wow, that was a really brilliant decision. Thus, we're trying to overcome these two drivers. And that's why advertising should be thinking about nudging behavior rather than just overwhelming behavior. And this is why when you run campaigns, you get incremental growth, and why longevity and consistency needs to be part of our message, because you're slowly moving a market. Otherwise, we'd all run one big campaign, we'd be done, and that would be the end of it.
This video is from our webinar series, and you can check out intermarkgroup.com/webinar to watch the full series. We're a full-service advertising agency that embeds a layer of behavioral science in our creative. And you can check out the information below to learn more about us and to contact us to help you solve your marketing challenges.